friends, this is Jazz, bringing you another For Better or For Worse vlog number 66. I got 2 strips for you guys today, and the first one is from September 12th, 1995. I miss you. I'll miss you too. See you at Thanksgiving. Kiss, smooch, kiss, kiss. So, you're going to school in London. Ah! Nothing wakes you from a fantasy like the cold shower of reality. Well, yeah, that for sure is true. In this strip, Michael is on his way to university or college, because this is after he graduates and he wants to be a journalist or a writer anyway, and he's thinking of Retta. How that's all it's on his mind, that he left his girlfriend and now he's going off in the real world and not being with her, and the guy next to him just wakes him up from his fantasies. And the fact that he's going to school in London, like going to school. I mean, of course, once you go to college or university, unless your parents have set on it, it's usually your own choice. Whether you go to, secondary education. So technically it's not like, oh, time to go to school like you did the other 12 years of your life in school. And so Michael wants to be a journalist, but at the same time, he has something that he really, really wants, which is Retta. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, or Rita or Retta, But in reality, school, he's going to school, he's going away from her, he's going to school. The cold shower of reality. Me? Yeah, I never got a post-secondary education. And I mean, technically, it isn't too late. I mean, I've heard there was a grandmother who graduated from college. Some graduated from high school. So, I mean, I know I could still do it. But for what? I mean, I know there's some courses that are free or not so much money, but to get an actual degree, it would cost me a decent chunk of money. And I wouldn't want to I know people say, oh, well, sometimes you need to find yourself, right? And going to college or university, you can find yourself. Well, yeah, great. Finding direction is great, but it also sort of helps that you're set down on what you want to do. Because if you're just going somewhere not knowing if you're going to use that as a career path, that would just be wasting money and have a debt that you don't need, right? Guys, I'm not saying that getting a secondary education isn't important, guys. If there happens to be, okay, we'll just put it this way. If there's someone in high school watching this, not 13, like over the age of, 13, watching this, guys, it is important. It's just not something that you should feel you have to do. You shouldn't. It's important if you have a direction where you're going. Like, if you say, oh, I want to get into animation, or I want to get into to be a doctor or something, or teacher, you'll need it. You'll need the secondary education. But if you're just going to go to a job like McDonald's, or what is it? Those jobs that only require high school education, don't worry about it, right? Like, right now, I don't have a field that I'm interested in. I mean, I know I could possibly go into editing class to learn how to edit better. Now, that could be a possibility, but I don't know if that would be a whole curriculum itself. Like, if I was going to do that, I would rather just go to a course that isn't so much money, but isn't part of the whole, years and years of college worth, right? It's something I could probably learn online. So, right now, I don't have a direction I'm going. So, Michael, yes, he's going to it because he wants to become a journalist, to work in the newspaper, and I guess this is one of those degrees that, one of those jobs that require degrees. So, but he still has Rita on his mind. The final strip is from January 2nd, 1992. Don't throw that old calendar away, that old calendar, honey. Why? Everything we did last year is recorded on these pages. It's like a diary. I put things like this in our memories box. Each one of these notes, letters, cards, and calendars mean so much. In the age of high-tech filing systems, there's still some things that can't be put on computer. This is a very, very sweet strip, because it's true. There are just some things. I mean, of course, nowadays, it was in 1992 this strip was made. Nowadays, a lot of stuff can be put on the computer. Maybe a little too much. But, in a sense, this is very sweet and sort of true. You know, even today, there's certain things you just can't. Certain memories you just can't put away on computer. Like calendars that are written in it constantly like that. I never did it so much. I don't know if Mom had ever done it. My mom had ever done it, or father. But if you write things like in a like cards and calendars and that, I don't even know if they can be put away in the computer. I mean, I'm sure you can get virtual cards to people, but ones that you have already gotten, you can't really just throw and put away on a computer. Because it's hard to scan it, and it's just, oh, here's a scan of the thing you sent me. Like, I got a bunch we still get cards, real cards. And I'm getting into, photo albuming, and even scrapbooking again. And I have a big binder with computer paper, sleeves. I'm putting some of the things that can't be put in photo albums in that book, and I have a lot of cards, Christmas gifts, so I wouldn't be putting that away in there. So in a sense, John is right. There's just some things that cannot be put away on a computer. It's just like sometimes the physical things mean so much more. In a way, like I have a full box of photos that were taken by, for those too young to know what, a lot of them know what a camera is, but those cameras that you don't instantly, how do I put it? Okay, there was a camera that you would need to bring to the store, and it could take days to get the photos. And sometimes you won't even know how they turned out, because you take a picture, and hear this. You can't see it beforehand. Yes, I know those. It's incredible. And yeah, I know. It shows how old I am. Right? Like there are some people here who really think that I am a minor. I sound like it. I look like it. Guys, I am not. This year, I'm going to be 30 years old. It's just that I don't know if it's because I have a disability, and I mean, because I sound and behave younger than I am. But, and I mean, I look it, so I don't know if that is a characteristic, whatever. I've never been diagnosed, except for global developmental delay. I've never gotten a other type of diagnosis. I mean, I sort of got OCD here and there, but I don't know if there's any reason I look as young as I do. But, believe you me, guys, I was born in 1991, which would make, near the end of it. But they'll make me 30 this year, so I know some of the old stuff, actually, I was born 6 months after April Patterson. Right here in this strip, I'm trying to think. In this strip, I was born in the 10th of 91, this was in January of 92, so I would be around less than 3 months old here when the strip was out. I would be 2 months and 3-ish weeks. I don't know. 2 months, I'm still figuring it out. I know this seems a little boring for me to talk about, but I'm just saying, like, this is how far back it was, right? Like, amazing, though. I mean, I still just cannot believe I'm going to be 30. But that just goes to show you, back then is when, you know, technology was still coming, but it just wasn't what it is now. And even now, there are things that are just so much more precious than things on the computer. And yes, the guys, things on the computer can be great too, but there's just sentimental memories that mean so much more when they're you know, handheld in a way. And yeah, I know you can hold a computer, haha. Yeah, don't argue about that. Like I gotta know what I mean, and those who are old enough to understand what I mean, and if you agree with me, put it in the comments. There's things that are so much more that are just physical and just, you know, it just, you could hold it in. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.